And we're back with another episode of John Plays the Season. Today, Michigan is facing off against the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the most talked about games this entire off season. Now, unfortunately, I was unable to get find the blue pants without having to do some pretty crazy modding that I wasn't gonna do for these. But I will say, for Penn State fans watching, I have done my absolute best to get the rosters using some research that I did on Penn State's team, even down to the transfer kicker and punter. So I really did try to get it as close as I could, because I don't want any Penn State fan coming to me saying, well, you had this person and they graduated, and you had this person and they're probably not going to start. There's probably going to be a little bit of that, because that's just how it is. But this is a noon game. The closest that we can get to noon is 12:30, and this is about 30 degrees, because we're getting pretty late in the season now. One thing I am gonna do is bump the difficulty up to All-American, because this is one of our most difficult games. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not going all the way up to Heisman, because I'm not going to be going all up to Heisman until the playoffs, if Michigan makes the playoffs, okay? As great as Penn State is, they're not Alabama, they're not Georgia. They're the only teams that I'm going to be giving Heisman level to, period. Penn State gets All-American, Ohio State gets All-American. Whoever we face in the championship game will probably also get All-American. And then if Michigan makes the playoff, then we'll bump it up to Heisman. All right, with that said, let's go. Now, I can't make every game a snow game as much as I want to. That's not realistic. Let's say it's not going to snow, but it'll be foggy. It'll be a little cold, a little windy. But you bet I'm making the Ohio State one a snow game. You bet. That is absolutely going to happen. All right. Big noon kickoff. This game is going to get big ratings. A lot of people are excited about the prospects of this game, what Drew Aller can do as starting quarterback, and all of that kind of stuff. I am not convinced about Drew Aller yet. I think he didn't show me a lot last year. That's partly Franklin's fault for not really putting him out there that much.
Beaver Stadium. What a setting for college football.
And we've got a foggy game.
We'll see how this game plays out as they get ready for the opening kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield.
And here we go.
So let's see what the offense
here
can
comes
do as they come out onto the field. The quarterback in the gun.
The Penn State Nittany Lions
receivers in the formation.
With new quarterback Drew Aller.
Tackle made around the 45-yard line.
And Drew Aller just barely avoids getting trucked there. I mean, barely. I had it.
6 DBs on the field to counter that 5 receiver look.
Good 20-yard reception.
Quickly. And down he goes at the 49-yard
and we bring down Malik McClain.
Picks up about 4 yards with a catch.
Malik McClain is a transfer coming in. I made sure he was in the game too, although I wasn't able to get his jersey number. And a user tackle for loss. That's me. I tackled him. That's right.
Once he got there, he wasn't about to let
You're not getting anywhere, Drew. All right, one more stop here, and then Michigan gets the ball. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
And now he's going to improvise. And he is drilled at the 46. Not much on that try. They'll face a 4th and long.
No one on the defensive side of the
That
ball
was almost a
Brad.
takeover. Did you see? It was a struggle. I had to keep. So if you keep going with the right hit stick, you can actually get the ball away. In this case,
16-yard line. Michigan's a team and a program.
not able to happen. Now, of course,
sometimes they've got two.
I don't think there's any possible universe
And you get too worried about them, and sometimes you can overlook the fact
that we give the ball to anybody on this first play
I
except
think they're
Blake
going to have to
Corum.
take some chances and load this line of scrimmage. And, as a play caller for this offense, when you have such a gifted running back, it opens up.
And Blake
every
Corum gets
aspect
4
of the
yards
offense.
rush
And then
there.
a play action pass with this running game. You get those linebackers and safeties.
Now let's go with a stick. Just start to get J.J. McCarthy a little bit more confident.
As a complete offense. It'll be a challenge.
And Colston Loveland with a reception.
First down.
Nice protection, a good pass, and even a better catch. You can't ask for much more than that.
Let's go
It's
play
1st and
action
10.
flood.
Ball on their own 27.
41's coming. 41's the mic. Here go.
Fires quick.
And a deflection
Heads
there.
up play there by the defender. Get those hands up, and something good may just happen.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Let's do some comebacks.
Fires incomplete. And
Nothing
that one
doing.
probably
They're
should
defending the
have been picked
pass
off.
pretty
Are
good.
you kidding me? There's a blanket around that receiver. Somebody else had to be open.
Let's go slot seam.
From their own 27-yard line.
Oh, that's not
Third
good. It's
down.
definitely going to be shaky. And Colston Loveland again with an 11-yard
Not
reception.
every offense uses their tight ends very effectively, but when they do, it can be a nightmare for a defense.
And here comes a run.
41's coming. 41's the mic. Here go.
Tackled
One of the best players in college football, Blake Corum.
On the play. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Ball on
They're
their own
gonna call
43.
a cross dagger here. 5 yards to go. And wow, Carmelo English in double or maybe even
Well, the
triple
defense was
coverage
blitzing
getting
here,
that
and
one.
again, great recognition by the
You got to
quarterback find
admit,
the
Manny
hot receiver.
Diaz is doing a great job of trying to get coverage here. It's just that we did a better job.
And
Now
this
let's
play
go
is
read
number 8
option.
on the drive.
And most likely,
And he's taken
and
down
there it
at the
is, J.J.
28-yard
McCarthy
line.
with a 10-yard rush.
Gain of 10 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
From the 28-yard line. First down. Tackle around the 25-yard line.
Now Ben Hall's in the game too.
That'll make it 2nd and
Here's
7.
play number
I
10
like
on
the stick
drive.
play. The stick play is usually pretty decent. Also, it gives
Pass
Colston
complete and
Loveland an
taken down
option,
immediately.
and he's good enough where he can
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
And once
easily
again,
do
they'll come to
that.
the line, try to convert on
So I
third
think
down.
in this circumstance, you put it in the hands of your best player, Blake Corum.
Nice run there.
The offensive coordinator right now is very happy with the execution. That's the 5th first down on this drive alone. The big thing is when you have
And here we
this kind
go.
of drive going, you don't want to end it in a field goal.
1st and
Now,
10.
You want to focus on trying to put the football into the end zone.
Good seal there, good block, but just the other guy comes in
I think
just
anytime
barely
you lose
enough.
Yardage, it's frustrating as a ball carrier.
Kobe
It's
King,
very
who
frustrating
I
as a
definitely
play
read
caller.
about
Makes
coming
you a
into
little
this
bit more
game.
hesitant maybe to go back to a certain play.
Really, really
The biggest
good
thing
player.
you want to do as an offensive coordinator is get the offense over the sideline after the series, make sure everybody's
And
on the same
Cornelius
page,
Johnson.
and then show the confidence that you still
8-yard
have. Despite
reception,
this play,
3rd and
that you're gonna
3,
go right back to
and
the
now
running back
goal
and
line
trust that offensive
formation.
line.
halfback dive.
Yards to get the first down here on 3rd down. And they'll bring in the goal line set for this one. He's taken down. Right
And there's
around
1st and goal.
And again,
Which
they come
means,
away
guess
with the
what?
first down.
Get the keys
We're going to
out.
do
These
it
guys
again.
are on a drive. This
That's right,
offense has
folks.
just found a perfect
We're going to
rhythm.
do it again.
And the
Try to
defense
stop
just
Blake
hasn't been able to
Corum. Just
figure
try
out a
to
way
stop Blake
disrupt it.
Corum.
Touchdown.
And they can't. Touchdown, Michigan. Let's go. Michigan at Penn State, up 7-0.
4-yard drive, and they add 7 points to the scoreboard.
Brad, I thought the offense
With
did a really
All-American
nice job mixing up the
difficulty.
play calling on that drive. I thought
That's
the
right,
defense
folks.
was on its heels.
All-American
most of the drive because
difficulty.
of the versatility of the offense.
Michigan is up
The score
7-0.
now, 7-0. This one's going to be down in the
Like
end
I said,
zone
the
for a
only
touchdown.
teams I'm going to give
Wolverines
Heisman level
right
are
where they
probably
want to be
Georgia,
for this one, partner.
Well, this is what the
Alabama,
coach talked about, getting off to a great start.
whoever is the
Defense did
final
their
boss
job.
in the
It's nice to see
playoff.
the offense move the
If
ball down
Michigan
the field.
gets that far.
Also get
If.
some points on the board.
And while they are behind,
I understand
they
it's
know
a
they
big
can
if.
knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan.
And nothing doing. This looks like last year so far. Michigan's defense
That'll bring up 2nd and
From their own
stopping
22-yard
them.
line.
Got
It's
some of the
2nd down.
best runners in the game.
Here we go. Green 90. Green 90.
Throws, and he's right
And
there to knock it away.
unfortunately, I didn't realize I was on that guy. I'm glad I didn't.
receiver on the play. That brings up 3rd and 12.
Hey, here I come.
Yeah, my preference is usually to go at the quarterback. That's usually my first choice for defense.
That's a great tackle.
And 4th and 1.
That's a gain of 11 on the play.
And Penn State has to punt it away again.
Wilson.
Not
is
a
back
great
awaiting
look.
the punt.
They were supposed to win this game by how much? Well, at least win it.
Wilson takes it to 28, and he's taken down.
And Rowan
at the
Wilson with
36-yard
a
line. The
solid
Wolverines
8-yard
off
return
the
there.
top off, answered
Puts
the
Michigan
down
in
big time with
decent
an
field
impressive
position.
drive, and they got on the board first.
Yeah,
For their second
environment, you want to play with a little bit of a chip on your
run at
shoulder
the ball
to show
here.
people that you're not intimidated.
And of course,
by the
like
environment.
before,
They sure did that first time out.
you're
And I
gonna
think
you're gonna
we
go with
saw
your
the
best
effects
player.
of what a long drive can do to a defense the last time this offense.
And
was out.
unfortunately, there's a guy in the
They took
way.
that
I was
football
trying
and
to
drove the
see if I
length
could
of the field
move
to
out
put
there.
points up on the board. And I think it really started
All
to
right.
affect not only just
2nd down.
the psyche of this defense, but maybe even the conditioning where they start to get a little bit fatigued.
Throws quickly,
I
and
should
it's
have gone
almost
for
intercepted.
Cornelius there, probably.
Receiver on the play.
All right.
From their own 36-yard
3rd down.
line. 3rd down. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. Makes the catch, and look out.
And
Brought
Blake
down
Corum
at the
gets
46-yard
to the
line.
first down line.
First down.
And we have a new set of downs. And I think in this case, yet again, give it to your best player.
Michigan is up by a touchdown. Up the middle for a nice gain.
7-yard rush.
That's a gain of 7 on the play.
2nd down.
Here comes an
They're
Aggie.
gonna need about 3 yards to pick up
Interesting
the first
play
down.
call here. We got an Aggie.
And they make this
And I believe, yes, Darius
That one goes for
Clemens
about
on
5
the board
yards and
with
first
6
down.
I
yards.
like the decision the quarterback made on this play.
Here comes
He
a
didn't
fake
try to
end
force
around.
a deep pass. Instead, he
We're
just
not
threw
gonna
a
have
little
enough time to
dump-off
do
pass
it.
that was good enough for a first down.
It was a great read by the quarterback there.
That's
to
the
take the
perfect
snap and
play
throw it
call
quickly
anyway
to get
for
the
that
first.
situation.
Not a lot of offense.
'Cause then you have
Quarter
no
number
idea
one, but
what's
nonetheless,
happening.
we've got a close game.
So let's do a
The
play
Wolverines
action
lead
inverted
7-0.
veer.
From the 42-yard line. It's first down.
And Darius Clemens again with 5 yards. And I had to get the ball out because I saw a guy coming towards me. So I had to get the ball out pretty quick. All right. Oh, Blake Corum! And Blake Corum gets the touchdown! Blake Corum.
2 touchdowns on the ground today.
Nothing but net.
Very well, and he's going to see a lot more carries before this one's over. It's really helped carry the offense so far today.
And he
Folks,
takes down the extra point.
This is what happened last year.
64-yard drive.
Late Corum.
In a touchdown.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job.
They said
mixing the play
that Michigan was going to lose this game.
Overall, well executed.
They said it couldn't be done. And Michigan said, who's got it better than us?
It's fielded at the 2.
Nobody.
He makes it to the 25-yard
Nobody.
line.
Here we go. All right, Penn State's chance to answer.
You think about the challenges these two teams are facing.
I'm really going to Hausman a lot. I really do enjoy playing with him. He's a big...
You've got to find a way to get back in it. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the
Drew
gun.
Eller just has to throw it away. It's not that he's been doing terrible. It's just that Michigan hasn't been giving him a lot to work with.
Ball on their own 25, and they've got the dime package in there to try and
This
deal
is
with
an
this wide
obvious
receiver.
throwing situation here.
And a quick throw. He's tackled at the 31.
6-yard reception. Good call on Drew Eller's part, actually. Just take what the defense is giving you. Looks like he's going to go for another pass here.
Now he tries to buy some time. He's to the 40.
Almost got him.
Pushed out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
He can run. Gotta watch that. He can run. We're going to get a spy. We're going to do a spy at this point in case he does it again.
In this 5 wide receiver set. And he's hit immediately.
Okay. Dante Cephas with a 10-yard reception.
But just as important is having receivers that can make plays.
Penn State's starting to move down the field a little bit now.
Fires it out. Tackle made at the 35.
And I tackled him, but not before he got 11 yards. Penn State starting to get close here. If you notice, they're not really running anymore.
Throws in a hurry.
And Mike Sanderstill. Mikey Sanderstill with the pick. Yes. Remember, folks, this is All-American difficulty, so no Penn State fan can say anything.
But that was a big turnover.
Let's go fake end around.
From their own 9-yard
Why
line.
not?
First down.
See what happens here. And Blake Corum with another 11-yard rush. I will say, if we get the touchdown here, I'm taking Blake Corum out temporarily at least. I may put him back in later. Oh.
On the throw, incomplete pass.
And the defense was able to get it there. So I think it's time for another stick. That's a good play. Get the ball out pretty fast that way. And Carmelo English. And now you know what I'm going to do on 3rd down. When you have one of the best players in college football, in this situation, you got to trust him. Oh, come on.
Good tackle.
Oh, come on. I want to go for it. Should I go for it? No, I shouldn't. That was so ridiculous.
They've got 10 guys up. They're coming after the kick.
All right. Not a terrible punt there.
The last time
a little
I saw
ridiculous.
This good a defensive performance where you had a chance for a
We
shot.
had it.
Are you kidding me? In college football,
There's
today,
just
with the
you just
spread,
couldn't get
running
through because there were
quarterbacks,
just
all the
bodies
speed and
everywhere.
space, these guys gonna
We had it.
put up a shutout.
Nothing doing there. Mikey Sanders still with the tackle. He's having a good day today.
2nd down.
Yeah, as much as I wanted to go for it, it was too close to my own end zone. Call some slants.
He's got room here. And he hits him hard at the
And here it comes. I was able to slow the guy down, and then my partner there, my other defender, was able to finish him off. And sacked. That was a good decision. It would have been a bad decision to go on 4th if we missed it. Now we get the ball back. It's going to be pretty solid field position.
Thompson is the punter.
And if you noticed, I even got the punter, the transfer punter, Thompson. I put him in the game.
He's knocked out of bounds.
And, you know, you just run out of bounds. Don't get hit. He's one of our best wide receivers. We don't want to get him injured.
Really in the 3rd and 4th quarter, if they get just maybe
all right.
too complacent, start playing not to lose.
Let's call a pass play here. See what we can do.
They're off to such a great start. I mean,
to their credit, they have been defending the pass pretty well. And Colston Loveland with a 17-yarder.
They start to, as you say, get complacent. Give this their opposing team a chance to come back and win this football game.
And at this point, I think you call a power row and get your best player
first down
back in the game here.
They'll give it off here. Tackle outside.
And Blake Corum with one of those cuts that only he can make.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Let's bring him back. Let's do it. Let's get him back in the game, because why not? Actually, this one goes to Edwards for a first down.
Call it a gain of 5 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
And now, 60 choice.
Ball on the 30.
We're opening up the playbook a little bit here. Oh, bad call. Bad call.
Really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
He looked open until he wasn't.
He had no shot at completing it.
Now I am going to run here because and Blake Corum just running through people.
Gain of 7 on the play. That makes it 3rd and 3.
Let's go quick slants.
And they're going to need about 3 yards to pick
Need
up
some
the
quick
first down.
slants here. And Carmelo English with the reception.
16-yard line.
King on the tackle at the 16-yard line. First down.
Halfback draw. Again, go with your best player.
Makes it out to
Get some
maybe
yardage.
the 13-yard line.
Gain of 3 yards.
Run the clock down.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Don't let Penn State answer with a score here. Just run the clock down all the way to about 2 seconds.
And they get him in
Nothing
the
doing
backfield
there.
for a loss. It's the
I like
9th
this
play of the
wide
drive.
drag. That looks good.
Looking for
Oh, a little
man.
far.
Incomplete.
All right,
Just put
let's
a
settle for
little
3.
too
That's
much
fine.
air under that one.
That's one of the reasons
That is
defenses like
fine.
to blitz, not only to sack the quarterback, but also to force him into making bad throws.
4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field. They'll try for 3.
Through the uprights.
And he's got
Could
it.
have gone another 20 yards. Michigan 17, Penn State 0.
Looks like they're ready for the kick.
And we have had Donovan in the game a little bit. But in the second half, I'm bringing him out to be the primary back.
He's to the 20. And down he goes.
Not a terrible
27-yard
return
line.
there.
It's still only the second.
The one
quarter.
position I
Got a lot of
didn't
football.
look at was
I gotta
returner,
say,
so it
this
might
one
be
is
a
teetering on the
senior,
brink of
a
blowout.
graduated
They'll spread the
player
field with 5 wide.
in some of these roles. I did my best, but I missed that one, sadly.
Excellent open field tackle.
And McLean with a 10-yard reception. And what is Penn State going to do here? Down by 17.
He's on the run.
Ah, come on.
He's at the 40, and he's taken down right around the 36.
Drew Eller with a very good
Very
run there, and that was partly me whiffing. Most, that's very Franklin though, because remember Clifford had a run like that last year. Clifford had like a 66-yard run.
Delivers to the halfback on the screen. Tackle right around the 34.
Okay.
Penn State's going to have to use their second time out.
Sanders still versus Singleton. Sanders still only lets Singleton get 2 yards.
Let's go. Right.
And I think that might have been caught, but it was out of bounds.
Third down now.
Interesting that they're calling a sort of a blitz package here. And nothing doing. Are they going to go for... Yeah, they're going to go for a field goal here.
It has the distance.
And missed. And guess what this means? Michigan gets the ball back. 4 verts. Here we go. Why not? Let's add to the score.
Next few drives are going to go a long way.
But let's be smart about it too.
This will end up being. Fires incomplete.
Okay, nothing doing there.
He just put too much on that football. He's got to find a little bit more touch.
So now we're going to go verticals the other way.
It's 2nd and 10.
Why not?
On the 34-yard line.
And Cornelius Johnson.
Michigan's going to take their first time out of the half.
We're going to call it goes, a go play here. Oh no.
Goes over the middle, intercepted.
What kind of call is that? With a big lead, you're
And of
the
course.
football, and the interception here could end up
Of
costing
course, bad call on my part. He was ready for it.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
That's okay. That's okay.
He gets hit out of bounds at the
2nd and
47-yard
inches.
line.
That'll make it 2nd and inches.
Like I said, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I said that in the first game.
Quick shot to the open receiver, and he can't hang on to the ball.
Anybody who wants to say they can do this better, hook up your Xbox 360 with a video card
First down marker.
and broadcast yourself playing your team. You think you can do it better.
He gets sacked on the
And
play.
Drew Eller just barely sacked there. What an incredible play from Chris Jenkins. Wow, look at Chris Jenkins just barely getting his shoe. Barely getting his shoe. And they're going to go for it here.
It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it.
Very interesting decision.
I guess he'll throw this one as far
go
as
for
he
it here.
can and hope for a miracle.
I guess they're going to go for all the marbles.
He heaves it to the end zone.
And
Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. And that'll do it. We head to the break.
deflection from
Plenty of
Quentin
time left in
Johnson.
this one.
And here we go.
17-0. Welcome back, everybody. Second
Michigan
action.
gets the ball back. So to add insult to injury,
Wilson from the 7. And he's tackled.
and
at the
Rowan
32-yard
Wilson with a
line.
pretty solid return there.
We're about set to start things up again.
We're going to start mixing in some more run, but I want to get us started with the pass. Oh,
I love the toughness here by this quarterback of sitting in until the last
how
second,
about
trying to
halfback
make a play
dive?
downfield,
Let's
only
do
to
that.
have this defense
We
get
still have Blake Corum in the
Got to do a better
game.
job maybe feeling things out a little bit, but at least he has the awareness and a toughness to sit in that pocket.
5
They
yards.
get nice yardage on that run.
5 on the play.
And at this point, just
From
bring the
their
clock
own
down.
37-yard line. It's 3rd down.
Take longer. You don't need to get going every single time there. And wow, Rowan Wilson with the reception with defenders all over the place.
First down.
Pretty cool. Triple option strong. Oh, bad decision there.
They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Just nowhere for the ball carrier to go as the linebacker met him in the backfield.
Boy, what great
Let's go shallow cross.
by this linebacker.
Let's get something going
The run
here.
was coming, and he just shot through the gap and made a great tackle.
They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Complete
Darius
down.
Clemens gets some yardage. Not a lot. Rowan Wilson has a minor injury. Obviously, we're not going to keep him in the game. Wide receiver corners.
Inside the 45.
And Blake Corum
Hit hard as he came
gets a
down.
reception. Not quite enough. And Michigan's going to have to punt. But the good news,
They get this one off, and it's
oh
a
man, oh, just a little angle, a little bit more, and I could have forced them into pretty bad field position.
Plan was to run the ball, and they are doing
A
it
little
as well
bit
as
more
we've
on the
seen.
angle there.
Running the football, these backs seem to be hitting the holes just at the right time. And
But
how
that's
about the
okay.
offensive line?
Penn State
Opening up
starts
some nice holes,
at their
just doing what this offense
20.
needs to do to be successful.
Oh man. Oh no, Nick Singleton.
And they make the stop.
He was bound to break off for one eventually. He was bound to break off for one.
Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go.
And no yards there. It's tough when you got Michigan Wolverines all around you to do anything.
Scrambling around. And he's
And a sack.
Boy, this pass rush is sometimes scary.
This is what I predict is going to happen in the real game too. I think Drew Aller's going to get sacked a lot.
3rd down and 14.
Their O-line has to be incredible.
Quick release, tight end.
And Rod Moore with a crucial tackle there to allow Michigan to get the ball back. Penn State has not scored in this game.
Thompson
Has
waiting
not
for the
scored.
snap.
And I think part of that is because of the disrespect that was shown.
You know what? It might not have been a lot, but they moved the ball forward. Football's not a game won 100 yards at a time.
And now we're going to go misdirection.
Their last drive resulted in a punt, so let's see if they can put together something a little more promising here. Brought down at the 40-yard line. Corum gets
And
8
you
yards
think
on
you're
the
going to
play.
throw it to Donovan, then you give it to Donovan, then you give it to Corum. And that's what happens when you have both of those players in the game. You don't know
Second
what's
down,
going to
and they're
happen.
about 2
Now,
yards away from the sticks.
this is a read option. And they were ready for it. They were ready for the
The thing
keeper.
about the option is you're going to have some negative plays. But
Let's
if
go
you keep
power O,
running
no
it,
reason
it'll
to go
create some big
crazy.
Play opportunity.
Power O.
41's coming. 41's the
He
Ah.
makes it to the 38-yard line.
You know what? You know what?
That brings up 4th and 3.
This is probably a bad idea. But I don't care.
It's 4th down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. This is a pretty controversial call. I really would have expected them to punt this ball.
What?
Quick throw out to the receiver.
Are you serious?
Sometimes you get a bit
He
careless
had it.
when you're not playing for
Oh my
behind.
God.
That's what happened here. In my mind, they'd have been better off punting.
This is why I didn't do it last time. All
There's got to
right.
be some sense of urgency to this.
I mean,
offense.
part of me did that decision
Don't have
because
the
I don't
luxury
think
of
Penn
wasting
State's going to go
drives if they want to get
scoreless.
back in the game.
So I think Penn State needs to score something here. Oh, I just
Now he's
whiffed
got
on
room
it.
to run. Good tackle there in space.
Oh well.
Gain of 9 yards. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Yeah, I don't think Penn State's going scoreless in this game. I hate to tell you. So that's one of the reasons I made that decision. But the other is I thought I had a play that definitely that wouldn't, slants usually work.
They go with a
And there's a
run.
tackle.
Down in the
I
backfield.
tackled Singleton there.
2 yards on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and
Here we
From
go.
the 27-yard line. 2nd down.
Drew out.
And they'll bring him down behind the line.
Nothing doing.
No gain on the play.
Looked like a quarterback keeper, maybe.
It's a 3rd and 12.
Or he just didn't see any options, so he took it.
Fires it out.
And they're going to have to settle for a field goal.
A gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up 4th.
So they can get on the
They'll call
board.
the field goal unit here. Kicks away, and it is good.
Barely gets it. 3 points for Penn State.
Penn State gets set to kick this one away. He's to the 20. He's taken
Rowan
down
Wilson,
at the 27.
pretty solid return there. To be clear, I don't know if that's how they're going to do it or not. I don't know if Rowan Wilson will be the one returning, but it's a pretty safe bet.
They went for it on 4th down, Brad, and they came up.
Oh.
I think as an offensive coordinator and a play
Wheatley
caller,
was ready for that. Good
selective on
deflection.
when to go for it,
I'm going
when
back to
they
ask
just
Coach.
punt the ball to change the field position.
ISO.
From their own 27-yard line. It's 2nd down. Nice run up the middle.
5-yard rush.
Gain of 5 yards.
And guess what?
3rd down.
Actually, I kind of like that wide receiver fork. That's kind of a cool play. Gives McCarthy lots of options. Oh, you're kidding me.
Incomplete.
You're kidding me.
Receiver on the play. 4th down.
Folks, this is why it's All-American difficulty. It's harder to get scores on the board.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. He's out to the 30. He's to the 40. And he's taken down at the 48.
31-yard return.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right
And after
now.
Michigan
They don't
had
have
a
the luxury of
very
wasting
good
drives
first
if they want
half,
to get back in the game.
Penn State's defense has made some adjustments to really keep them out,
He's tackled at the 45.
but their offense still hasn't done a whole lot.
Yards on the play. That brings up 2nd
From their own
and 13.
45-yard line, it's 2nd down.
Ready. Green.
Honestly, I could see this happening for real.
There's a strike complete.
And there's a tackle
He is
to get
drilled
Dante
at the 48-yard
Cephas
line.
Makes the tackle.
away from any more yardage.
That brings up 3rd and 10.
Here's a blitz. And nothing before the
That's
end
3
there.
down and 1
Let's
to
see what
go.
they call next.
Michigan's in front by 14.
3rd and
All right,
10.
just about set to start action here again in the 4th quarter.
7 minutes to go in the game. 3rd and 10. They bring an extra body onto the line. Looks like some type of tight end
They've got the
concept
lead,
and
they come up with a
sack.
big stop, and it looks
Right
like
when
they're
they
going for
didn't
football
need
back.
it.
That makes it
Right
Fourth
when they
and
didn't
long
need
here
it at
after the
all.
sack.
Because they could have maybe gotten to field goal position
Wilson
if they had
is back to
completed
receive.
that. Alrighty. And now,
He's out to the 30. Tackle
Rowan
made
Wilson
at the
with
30.
13-yard
Made a few guys
return
miss
there.
on his way to a quality return.
and I
Both
think
teams
it's
are well
time for
aware that
a
score on
halfback
this
dive.
drive
Yes,
will
I
create
do.
an almost insurmountable
Yes,
lead.
I do.
This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop. And down he goes at about
Nothing
the
doing.
31. And he gets a yard on the run.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 31-yard
Interesting
line.
call there at the
Second
QB
down.
draw. Let's see if it makes
Quarterback
sense.
all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts.
Oh, it did. Oh, it did. J.J.
From the
McCarthy.
41-yard line.
Gain of 10 on the play. 1st down.
J.J. McCarthy. Fake end around here. Notice they aren't calling any real end arounds. They're just calling fake ones.
He fights forward.
They
to
still
about
got
the
2 yards
43.
on that.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Triple option
From
weak
their own
pass.
43-yard line.
See how they do here. And Donovan Edwards with a reception.
What a throw.
Now we're
Big
moving
game.
That
again.
is a great example of the
Now
quarterback
we're
seeing the
moving.
whole field
Halfback
and
draw.
finding the guy who had the best chance of making
At this
a catch.
point, Jim Harbaugh's bringing the clock down a bit, starting to run the ball more. You know he wants to run the ball. You know he does. And Blake Corum with a 6-yard rush.
That's a gain of 6 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
So
And
it's
here
second
comes a
down
triple
now. They need
option
about
pass
4
on
yards to pick up the
2nd and
first.
4. And Cornelius Johnson
And he's taken
with a
down around the
massive
17
play
yard
there
line.
to put Michigan in excellent position. And I agree with Ask Coach, let's go with a run play here. And I hope we see more concepts with both Donovan Edwards and Blake Corum in the game. I really do. Because it's going to scare defenses senseless. Because with both of them in the backfield,
And he makes it
I know they didn't do anything there, but I'm just saying, like in general. Let's go Z
And this
spot.
play is number 8 on the drive. Pass out to the tight end.
Nothing
but it's
doing.
incomplete.
Number 18 was the intended receiver on the play.
I really don't want to end this in a
3rd and
field
10.
goal.
Ball on the 17.
Let's get something going here. Come on. And Colston Loveland, there we go.
He's a solid
There we
blocker, but as he
go.
showed right there on 3rd down, he also has soft hands for a big
Now we can switch to our goal line set
Here's
and
play number
halfback
10 on
dive
the
this
drive.
thing.
They come out in a goal line set. Takes it up
And
the
Blake
middle for
Corum
a
gets
run.
almost to the end zone.
Gain of 4 on the play. That brings up 2nd and goal.
So I think that the obvious thing to do
From the
is to
1
do
yard
it
line.
again.
2nd down.
And Blake Corum with the touchdown that probably seals this game for Michigan. This is at Beaver Stadium at All-American difficulty level, and I took extra time to make sure the Penn State rosters were correct. And if anything, it's to their favor because they have probably 1 or 2 players still that I didn't take out that have graduated.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Wolverines have really been all over the place. They're playing like a defense possessed.
And I honestly think this is possible.
And just fly to the football. They
Because
are with a reckless attitude.
a lot of media
Set up their offense.
are saying that
And they've got all their
Fornelli
defense there to match up against
at
the 5-wide
CBS
set.
Sports
He's hit and taken down.
is saying that Penn State isn't gonna, it could beat Michigan. There's a lot of people saying Penn State could beat Michigan this year.
Receivers in the formation.
And I think they're going to come out extremely motivated because of that.
First down grab.
And I got to say, this receiver, McLean, is pretty good. I couldn't get the number 11 for him for some reason, so I had to put him at 12. Sadly,
3 minutes in the game.
I couldn't get the number 11 jersey.
Complete. He's got room. They'll bring him down.
And still an 8-yard reception here.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
Keep this, they really want to keep this score respectable. 24-3 is not a good look. Oh,
And a quick
Oh.
tackle around the 42
barely missed getting sacked. I mean, barely.
42 yard line. First down.
Now they're driving. Little late, but they're driving.
He lets it fly. Oh, and he can't hold on.
And Will Johnson, just enough to break that up.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball
Just
on the
enough
22
pressure
yard line.
on him.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide.
Let's go.
Now he tries to
Oh,
pass
no
it.
way.
And he's
No
gonna
way
go for the sack.
are we letting you run right now. And that's a sack by Eno Etta,
That brings up 3rd and 14.
who has made some plays in these last few games. All right. Here comes Penn State. 2 minutes to go. 3rd and 14. And Clifford, but not Sean Clifford.
Around the 22-yard line.
Is he even still on the team? I don't think if he's a tight end, I didn't really look at the tight ends
They
much.
come out in an empty backfield.
I'll check on that later. Oh.
Just throws this one away.
And they can't settle for 3 here. They're gonna go on 4th. And this, honestly, this seems appropriate. This seems.
And he's level.
And Brenton Strange with the reception there.
Just under 2 to go in the game.
And they are trying to keep this thing respectable.
Quick strike to the receiver. And they make this
Dante
stop at the
Cephas
4.
with a 6-yard reception.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. That'll make
All
it
right.
2nd and 4.
See what Penn State's going to do. They need a touchdown. And there it is. There's your touchdown, Penn State fans. There you go. Keandre Lambert Smith.
These guys don't get tense down by the end zone.
Are we going to go for 2?
Sometimes a young quarterback will make a silly
No.
mistake, or a receiver will come down with a case of stone hands. But not with this group.
Are they going to go for an onside?
And he converts the
Let's
extra
see.
point.
Yes.
The kicking team has their hands team on the field, but
But
the
it doesn't
return
matter.
team- And, he's
And even
tackled
though I
at the
didn't
40.
even have them set for an onside, which is my fault, because I thought it was too far back, they're not even going to try one. Remember, they still have 3 timeouts.
Drive, and they'll be hoping for another 6 on the board here.
I love to watch a quarterback when he can really get into sync with his wide receivers. These guys have worked all week on their preparation to attack this.
And they're
defense.
using them.
Right now, it's really paying off.
I figured they would. That's why I didn't just go straight into the kneels.
From the 37-yard line.
The game is still
2nd down.
somewhat close. I mean, not close, but you know what I mean.
Tackled after a decent run up the gut. The Nittany Lions. use
I think
their
if it was
second timeout.
31-10, they'd probably just let it go. Now, why would I do anything except put Blake Corum on here? That's what I want to know.
And
Why would I
they'll bring in a
pass
goal
in this
line set for this
situation?
one. And he's
Like,
tackled
why on
after
earth would I
positive
pass?
yardage. The Nittany
When I
Lions
have
are
the
gonna have
best
to call their
running
third
back
and
in
final
college
timeout.
football. And I kind of just want to score
First down,
again.
10 to
I
go.
hate to tell you.
Ball on the
I
28.
kind of got pissed with that
Just over a
last
minute left.
touchdown. And I kind of want to
And they get
score
nice
again.
yardage on that run. Corum gains about 4 yards on the play.
I mean, I'm not going to, like,
That makes it 2nd and 6.
do anything crazy to score.
He fights forward to about the 23.
Call it a gain of 1 yard. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
And so it's another 3rd down upcoming here. Nice run there.
4th and 1.
For the first.
Well, Brad, he's going to come up short here. The defense does.
Let's
a
go
nice
for the
job of
field
not
goal.
allowing the ball carrier to get out into the
Absolutely.
He gets it
And
up.
there
Good.
Attempt is good.
you go.
They line up to kick this one away.
Number 6 back to return.
He kicks it off, and he got all
Now,
of
people
that
are going to criticize me for that. Oh, you just gave them an extra chance at
to
it.
the 20. They'll bring him down at the 29.
Slow your roll. They have 10 seconds.
Dominating the point of attack.
Good pass rush by these guys today. I'm sure there are a lot of fans out there hoping for a miracle, but I seriously doubt we're going to see one today. Slings it out there incomplete.
Now they have 7
Here's the case of
seconds.
a
Cameron
quarterback
Calhoun with
so
his
eager to make a
fifth
play, but he
tackle.
failed to see the danger of that attempt and nearly gave the ball away.
2nd down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 29. Makes the catch and look out. Brought down at about the 35.
And now the game is over.
The Wolverines know
And I think that's a legitimate score. And look at Corum. 156 yards and 3 touchdowns in this game. And I think he's going to be an impact player in the real game too. Although I also think Donovan Edwards is. But really with the 7-minute quarters, you can't really put both of them in for that long.
For EA Sports and Kirk Herbstreit.
So Blake Corum got his time in the spotlight.
Tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
27-10. And on this one, let's look at the stat. Let's look at all the stat numbers. Here's Blake Corum doing his thing. So we'll look at the scoring summary here. This seems about right, honestly. Blake Corum dominating the game. Penn State makes some late scores. I don't think this is a crazy situation. Your player stats: J.J. McCarthy, 179 yards, no touchdowns and a pick. That looks about right, honestly. 179 yards. Rushing: Blake Corum. Now in the real game, Donovan Edwards is going to have a lot more attempts, but I just decided since it was a close game, I would keep him in. Colston Loveland is the top receiver, which is not shocking given what we've been seeing. But Cornelius Johnson with 47 yards isn't bad. Defense, Hosea Stewart with 7 solo tackles, not bad. Sanders still right behind him, makes a lot of sense. And so none of these statistics are shocking, except that I don't really see much in the way of Will Johnson here, sadly. So yeah, there's your. Let's look at Penn State. So Penn State, Drew Aller did a little bit better, right? He did a little bit better than JJ. 1 touchdown to 1 pick. So yeah, I mean, in summation, I think that this is pretty close to how the game's going to go. But with a lot more time, Michigan will be able to rush and score even more than they did here. Penn State's going to score too. But a 27-10 victory on the road after so many media people said Penn State's going to win, I just proved to you with All-American difficulty that Michigan is decidedly with the advantage in this game. And if Michigan plays fired up like I think that they will, Penn State's going to have a difficult game and most likely will lose. And that's why I have Michigan predicted 12-0. Because if you're telling me with a straight face that Penn State is the toughest opponent, then 12-0 is a pretty certain, I mean, not certain, but I'm comfortable in that prediction. Now, I don't think Penn State's going to be our most difficult opponent. I think it will still be the Buckeyes, and I'm going to do my best to make sure that they're rated accordingly. With All-American difficulty again. And there you go. If you have any questions about how we do these, let me know. What we basically do is take NCAA 14 and use the new rosters that Operation Sports message board puts out. I use a capture card to capture the gameplay straight from my Xbox 360. So, therefore, it is still the original game. It's not the more updated version of the 14 that people have put out, because I'm literally taking it straight from the CD. I mean, it's straight from the... And I honestly think that that's the better way to do it when you're playing live, when you're playing on a recording or you're playing live. So anyway, like this video if you like the content. Subscribe to Michigan Football, the voice of college football. We're still 1,000+ subscribers behind Ohio State. We can't have that. Let's get everyone you know to subscribe to Michigan Football, the voice of college football. Tell a friend these are happening. And of course, as always, watch our shows. Monday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, is Big Ten Live. I host at 8 p.m. Eastern with the show called The Ocho. Every 8 p.m. Eastern Monday night. And then on Wednesdays, Michigan Wolverines Live at 5 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be bringing on a lot more special guests. I hope to get somebody from East Carolina media soon so we can start talking about that first game of the year. And a lot more surprises and interesting things that we're going to be working on and rolling out to you guys over the next few months. I can't wait to be part of it. And thanks for everybody who you're part of the Voice of College Football community. You guys are awesome, and we appreciate it. Anyway, until next time, when we play Maryland and the Josh Gaddis revenge game. Until next time, go Blue. See you around.